actually going to be doing a partial relaxer, a high fade. We're going to trim up his beard and an eyebrow wax. Let's get started. So to begin, we're actually going to base his scalp. The base is to protect the scalp from the relaxer. So we're going to go in at the top here and put our base. And we're going to do it through the whole region where he'll be getting the relaxer, so it's not touching his scalp directly. So I like to put the base around all of his skin, around his ears and his hairline, so it doesn't burn him. So Isaac has been getting his hair done with me for a little bit over 6 months now. We actually have been doing his relaxer. This will be the 4th time that he'll be doing his relaxer with me. Make sure you can see this. He likes the grown-out Viking look, so that's what we're going to be attempting to achieve, and it's been a little ways. So by the end of the year, he should definitely have the look that he is reaching for. Did I get that right?
You did, yeah.
Camera can see me. There we go. So all we are is going through small sections, putting it directly on the scalp and massaging it in. So if you can see right here, this is where it's heavily based on his scalp so it doesn't burn him. We're going to actually do the first one as such. We don't want to touch it directly on the scalp, but we do want to get it very nice and close. And then come on the second side. And remember, this is a relaxer retouch, so we are not going to pull it through. It's only going to be where you see his actual curl pattern. Now with this process, you want to try to get it on within 15 to 20 minutes just because it does start to process immediately as you touch the hair. What we're going to do is it needs to process for 20 minutes. But to make sure that it's nice and smooth, what we're going to do is we're going to actually go through each section and smooth it out. It's smoothing out the hair. Let me show you real quick. Smoothing out the hair, you do not want to go down into the scalp. What you want to do is smooth this way, just so now the curl pattern is stretched out. But you don't want to dig at their scalp. That'll create them just like an area for it to burn. So you want to definitely smooth it down, but be aware of not digging into their scalp. So I'm just gonna comb it out a little bit. You see how smooth that is? So now we're gonna let this finish processing, and then we'll wash it out, and then we'll move on to the next step.
It's a really strange, if I see the wall.
So we're washing out his relaxer now. For the relaxer, it needs to be washed out 3 times to make sure it's fully out so it doesn't linger or burn him. We will be using neutralizing shampoo. I prefer this one. I like the milk and honey. It actually has a nice aroma to it, and also it's easy to lather up. As well as 3 times shampooing them out. You should use cold water. If you use hot water, it'll intensify any burning or stinging they may have. Chemistry shots. I ended up using the All Soft, and I also used the 3.5, and this one is for chemically treated hair. So this brings it back to a natural pH balance. Now that we've shampooed him 3 times to make sure his curl doesn't revert back, we did his chemistry treatment. We're actually now going to do his eyebrows. Alright, so for his eyebrows, he likes to get the center taken care of and the outside on the corners here. So what I like to do is brush them up and trim them before I apply any wax. So now that I've trimmed them up, I'm going to go ahead and clean the areas that we will be applying the wax. So you want to apply the wax with the growth of the hair. I like to apply the wax in a very thin layer, but make sure that it is applied neatly. Too much wax can cause burning or not taking the hair off completely. Now, we applied the wax with the growth of the hair. Now we're going to pull against it. Be a 0, blend it all the way up to a 1. Got a 4 bristle brush to help me lay the hair down to see any areas I may have missed. Red King Bruise. It's a medium hold, it's a working paste, and it leaves it matte, so it's a very nice natural finish. I'm gonna apply it. Run it through the hair like so.